Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how to do your very own dance competition makeup, and then I'm going to be doing the hair. This is for the girls that feel like they are old enough and ready to do it on their own. I am just helping you along the way, so I hope this helps. Good luck at competition. Bye! So we're starting by just washing off our face. You want to start with a very clean face. Then I'm going to go in with primer. I'm using the Professional by Benefit. It's really important to prime your face because you will be putting on a lot of makeup and you're going to be wearing makeup all day. So you need to use primer to help it stay on throughout the day and to help protect your skin from any breakouts or anything like that. So for my foundation, I'm using Studio Tech. It's from MAC. This is a pretty heavy foundation, but it's really good for stage. It makes your skin look flawless and perfect. So make sure you are doing a very even, thorough application, making sure you are getting your chin, your cheeks, your eyes, even your eyelids. Sometimes you can even do your lips if you want to. And then make sure you do your neck as well. Don't forget the creases in your nose. And yeah, make sure you're doing everywhere. Yep. There. Have to do your neck as well. Just make sure you're getting it very, very even. And I'm sorry I totally get out of the camera sometimes because I have a mirror below me right now too. So now I'm going to be using my concealer. I have really dark under eye circles, and you really for stage especially want to brighten that area up. So I am using MAC NW20 as a concealer. And I'm just patting it in with a foundation brush. You could also use a beauty blender if you have one. That works great as well. But make sure you're just getting in all the creases. I had to speed up this video because it would have been like an hour long. So now I'm going to be doing my eyeshadow. I'm using Too Faced palette, and I'm going to be using kind of the blue shades. So I'm starting with using the white eyeshadow as a base. So I'm going all over the lid in the inner corner and filling up the whole entire lid. So this is just the base shadow that I'm using. Make sure you previously put the concealer on your eyelids as well to use that as a primer for your eyeshadow. Now I'm going to be using it's like the medium blue color. I think I pointed to the wrong one, but it's the medium blue. And you're kind of going, not in your very inner corner, but you're going a little bit out and pretty much filling up the entire lid except for that very inner corner. And I'm kind of patting the product going outwards and a little bit into the crease. I think blues look really nice for stage. Now I'm just blending it using a fluffy brush. This is a Kelly Kwan vegan brush. I got it from Whole Foods. Okay, now I'm going to be using the darker blue. This is kind of like a bluish silver gray, and it's pretty dark. So for this color, I am really focusing on in the crease and on the outer edges, going up just a little bit towards your brow bone to make your eyes look really big. You want your eyes to look big while you're on stage. You want everything to look bigger. You're trying to enhance your eyes and your lips and your cheekbones. That's pretty much what stage makeup is all about. So now I'm just going on the crease and on the outer edge, patting it in. You kind of want to round it out at the corners. And now I'm just using kind of the darkest one. I'm going to be using the really dark shadow first off as a liner, just using it as a liner to help show where my liner is actually going to be going. And it just looks really nice to darken up those parts of your eye, lining it. So I'm just starting on the top lid just inching it like really small. Don't go big. It's going to take time. This is not like a very easy process to do your own stage makeup yourself and to make it look really good. So make sure you block a good hour out of your day to get ready. Okay. So now I'm just going to be blending it out using that same brush. You want to just kind of do like side to side motions, making sure it's all blended. Looking very nice. Okay, and if you're a good girl and you're at competition, you should be listening to your solo song, going over the counts in your head while you're doing your makeup. So this is what you should be doing. But after you're done doing the eyeshadow, you should probably just touch it up with some more concealer because you really want to focus on keeping that area light. You don't want any dark shadow kind of falls. You can clean it up with a cotton ball or just like a little Q-tip and then reapply a little bit more concealer under the eye. But you don't have to do too much concealer around your whole face because you already used that Studio Tech, so this is just focusing on making sure it's nice and light and bright. I do a little bit on the bridge of my nose and a little bit in the middle of my forehead as well, just to help brighten up the T-zone area. And make sure when you're putting on your concealer or your makeup, you're kind of blending upwards because you want to look very alive and happy and looking great. So make sure you're blending up, up, up. And the way you blend it, that's the way it's going to set for the day. So make sure you're blending up. Okay, now I'm going to be doing the eyeliner. I'm using Too Faced waterproof liner. This is a really, really good eyeliner, especially for stage and for dance competition because it doesn't, I don't know, it doesn't like smudge and it doesn't really move. It's waterproof, so it really stays where you put it. So when I'm doing my eyeliner, I kind of start on the inside, in the middle, and work my way out. And then I kind of go to the very inner corner a little bit, but not too much. So here I go, I'm starting on the outside, on the top lid, starting in the middle and working my way out. That's what I meant to say. And then to do a wing, you want to follow your bottom lash line and go up from that. So that's kind of how you should do a wing, is following your bottom line and bringing a little line up. And then I'm using the black liner on my waterline as well. Before we do lashes, you should just do a very thin coat of mascara. Don't go mascara crazy because you are going to be putting on the lashes, but you should just put a little bit of mascara on because it helps put the lashes on after. Don't do the bottom lashes yet, just the top. Oh, lashes are hard to put on. Make sure you measure it first, and then if you have to trim a little bit, it's okay, but just don't trim the inside, trim it from the outside. And then apply the lash glue, and you have to kind of blow on the lash glue first so it gets kind of tacky because you don't want it to get really wet and then mess up your eyeshadow that you already did. So make sure you just blow on it for about 45 seconds to a minute. And then once they're on, as you can see, I already went to mascara, but if you need to pinch them together, you can use like a tweezer to pinch them together or an eyelash curler. Just make sure that you really got them on good with the glue. And then you can put on your mascara and then do the bottom lashes as well. Putting on the mascara after kind of blends your natural lashes with the false lashes together. And then you can touch up your eyeliner after as well. I'm so sorry about the camera. Ugh, so bad, I know. Okay, you can kind of extend your wing a little bit longer. Looks really nice for stage. There we go. Moving on to brows. Eyebrow game on point. For 2014, eyebrows have become much more popular, and having thick, nice brows on stage will look really, really nice. So make sure you use a brow pencil that matches your brow color, or even maybe one shade darker, because it really makes a difference when you define your eyebrows. And just following your natural brow shape really helps. So right after this, we are doing blush. And you want to go, when you apply your blush, you want to go like right underneath your cheekbone and up, kind of from like your ear, from your lip to your ear, you kind of want to push it up that way. And yes, this looks really intense right now and like super pink. That's okay, because we are going to blend it out using a big fluffy brush. Blend it out. But it's okay if it looks dark, because you are going to be on stage and you're going to be far away from a lot of people. So the people in the audience will totally think it looks great. Now I'm just using a bronzer to define my jawline, because you really want to define nice parts of your face. If you feel like you have kind of a big forehead, especially if you're going to be wearing your hair up in a bun or something like that, if you put a little bronzer on your temples, it will actually make your forehead look a little bit smaller. And then if you saw, I put a little bit of bronzer on the outsides of my nose to make my nose look a little bit more long and thin. Okay, so now I'm using this MAC, it's like a cream base, it's kind of a highlighter, and I'm just putting it on my cheekbones a little bit up high, because when it hits the light, it's going to look really nice. But don't like put it like in too many places. Pretty much just put it only on your cheekbone, because if you put it on like your forehead or something like that, it might come off as like looking a little sweaty. So now I'm just using the Lorac shimmer. This is just a white eyeshadow, and I am highlighting right underneath my brow bone. This looks really good on stage. It's okay, it looks really white, but from the stage, it'll look really, really nice. Also lightening it up again in the middle, the corners of my eye. You want to keep it nice and light. And I just kind of blended it out a little bit with my fingers. Prime your lips with just a chapstick. And then we put, this is just a Revlon liner that I'm using in red. So you line your lips, and then you should actually fill in your entire lip with the liner, because that will really help your lipstick stay on if you put the lip liner completely on your lips first. Now I'm using a MAC Pro Longwear. It's kind of like a lip gloss, I guess. But first I'm using the red color. And then once it dries, you have to dry it first. I didn't film this, but then you can put the gloss on after. But just make sure that it's dry first. And this, the MAC Pro Longwear does a really good job for staying on all day. Oh, yep, I did film it. Then you just put the gloss on. The gloss won't really last, but the red color will. Okay. So this is just something extra. Woo! If your teacher says it's okay for you to add a little something extra, maybe if you're doing a contemporary routine or jazz or something and you want to do something fun, this is just showing how to put a little glitter on. I use Vaseline first, just like a normal Vaseline, not like a face glue or eyelash glue or anything like that, because that can be really sticky and hard to get off. But putting on the Vaseline, it's just kind of a light, it's really light, and you can just apply a little bit loose glitter. This glitter that I got was a tube, gold glitter from Walmart. It was only like 85 cents or something like that. So it just adds a little cool touch, you know.